Are back. Beautiful. So this one is A. Okay. Correct.
Officer, it's a fine day for questions.
Yes, miss. I hope you don't mind.
That's
All right.
Coolly, gracefully, she pours herself more coffee.
Yeah? All right. Sure. The record.
so yeah, it doesn't nothing comes up on the Oh man, I almost didn't click the notification because it had the word bowels. Okay. So maybe I should go to inventory. I'm gonna take my boombox. Stop pounding that music since it's getting annoying, actually. And we'll let the native music for each area play instead. Cigarettes. I've got 4 cigarettes. I've got a bag. Well, psyche health. Of the wire cutters in the other hand, I guess. That look fucking badass. Oh, not really, but. Chain cutters. Those are chain cutters. Those are fucking look like wire cutters. Looks like the asset guy was like the fucking guy over here was like, yeah, yeah, chain cutters, and the guy's like, yeah, 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 wire cutters. All right. We're gonna take the piss jacket off to. Wearing this sick ass body armor. Oh, shit, I smudged my glasses. +1 to logic, that's a good one. Plus, it's a sexy jacket. Oh. Look at this. Pain threshold, volition is my top fucking skills. That's good. Let's have a shirt. The skills are weird. It's like, what does that mean? There's a page that tells you what they all mean, but yeah, a spirit to corpe or whatever it is connection to Station 41. Understand culture. Yeah. Volition, Inland Empire. Conceptualization, visual calculus. I should put more in empathy. Okay. Sock to Titus.
It's you again.
It's me again, Margaret. And nothing. She stands by what she said.
That fucking
bitch.
You're the worst cops in Revachol. I gave you gold on that tape.
It was dark stuff, but it didn't prove anything, and it didn't change her mind.
Dark is when you start a goddamn death rock band. He said he'd rape her. What did she have to say then? Fine by her? This is what people are supposed to be like? Fucking whoop-de-doo.
She did not say whoop-de-doo, and it did not come as a surprise to her, and she definitely wasn't scared. If anything, she seemed turned on by the whole Thor gun.
Yes. In fact, I think she thought it was a little funny.
Funny? No good goddamn psycho whore.
Seems like they wanted to give Claudia a second chance to play along. She still didn't.
Alright. All fucking righty then. I guess it's good then. Fucking.
Please try to control yourself in the presence of visitors, Titus.
Her voice is a bit softer than earlier.
This is just perfect. Just fucking perfect. Any thoughts on this, lawman?
Titus rubs his chin with his palm as if trying to grind it smooth. I didn't think you had a lie planned, but you didn't play along. Maybe she isn't who you thought she was. Maybe she is still in denial, you know, like a defense mechanism. Be straight with me, Titus. What really happened? I think you had a lie planned, but she didn't play along. Maybe she isn't who you thought she was.
Nah, I know her. She's just a girl. In over her head.
Titus, she has my whole skill set compromised. She is some kind of pro. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Fuck. You don't know, she's a model. She won a pageant. She's not some helpless girl. She handled the mercenary well enough.
Handled him? She got into some stupid shit with that guy. Shit we had to take care of.
Yes, yes, we heard all about it, and the fact still stands. You were more disturbed by the tape than her.
I ask for your opinion, not a bedtime story. Tell it to your grandma.
Nice story. Tell us where your touches.
But she didn't. She knows she can't lie to us, unlike you.
Oh no,
Why
it's
should
definitely compromised too. It's his hubris. Sadly, not much to do about it now.
Fantastic. So now, you remember how to do your job. I'm so sick of this piss. We should get something harder in here.
Yeah, guys, we should get a party going tonight.
Why?
Maybe not then.
he looks at the old man in the corner? Maybe not then.
Success. They admitted to unlawful collaboration
Suck
to
who?
derail the investigation.
Sass. Debate with me, Titus. What really happened?
I already told you. We fucking hanged him.
There's less gusto in his voice now. His men too are growing increasingly silent.
Come on, Titus. The stakes are too high here. There will be blood on the streets. The tribunal, remember. I know you're tired. Why don't you just...
You know what? I am tired. I'm tired of you, them, and the whore upstairs. Next time you see her, tell her Titus said, "Fuck off!"
This is the petulant rage of someone who's at the end of their wits.
That lying, scamming. We're done. This is over. You understand? Your little investigation is over.
Yeah.
There is silence in the room. Alain starts saying something, then thinks best not to.
What is this quiet funeral shit? All we need is some beers in us. Bartender, 20 beers for the Dock Workers Union.
Why do we make it 40, huh? Why do we make it 100 beers? You're not loud enough.
100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop over here, cafeteria manager.
The window might be closing. The more beers they get in them, the less cooperative they will be.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Convince Titus he's being manipulated. You should know by now.
That was a
Titus
fucking...
Hardy will never falter.
But still, I fucking didn't fail. You should know by now. We'll never falter.
But you know someone who might.
Huh. That was epic. That was fucking epic. One of his voice.
Fat Angus, the powerful guy, Mr. All Muscle. The time has come. Put him in the pressure cooker. Just remember, it's about more than Glasia. It's about these men and Martinez, their district, their responsibility. Outside, in the midday sun, ruins. The pavements are cracked and the benches peeling. Newspapers blow in the wind.
Huh?
Only thing I have left to say.
He'll get it. Go on.
Write it down, Kim. In Martinez, they just kill you because they don't like you.
Got it. Kill you because they don't like you. All because...
of some
Bring that up one more time, and you won't get to write that report.
The man's fists under the table are balled. You can tell from his neck and shoulders. He means it.
Yes, I understand, Alain. That's your name, right, Alain? You'll kill us. That's what they do in the Wild North.
He scratches in his notebook. They just hang you like in the Dark Ages, make a display of your corpse. They club you from behind, string you up, go back to drinking. It's cool, guys. You drag them out back, light their corpse on fire, and piss on them. Like in the Dark Ages, make a display of your corpse.
It wasn't that. It wasn't. We just couldn't get him down, okay?
That's it. That's the weak one. You flushed him out. Now go in for the...
Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up.
The old man reaches for his belt, but his voice is strangely
He's
calm.
onto you. He knows what you're trying to do. Steel yourself. Push on. Just ignore Theo.
Or what? You're gonna kill me like you killed him for no fucking reason? Or what happens if you keep talking? I kill me. Or look at Kim first. Push on. Felicia says push on. I'm gonna turn to Angus. I'm gonna turn to Theo. I think he's the more dangerous one.
No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm too old for a shot like that now.
You hear that, Angus? They're gonna kill me too.
Suddenly, there's an awful ringing in your ears. Your body
Shit.
temperature spikes. You're burning all over with fear. The most terrible fear. Bigger than any before. To your right, you sense the air move. The lieutenant draws his firearm.
What's that?
You only manage to perform one more movement. An instinctive jerk to your left. Then, no sound. No one screams. It's impossible to say where it comes from. More dead cops. Sad news from the district of Martinez, as the bodies of two police officers are found floating in the canal. It is believed the officers were pursuing a murder investigation.
Shit. I knew I should have saved the moment before I walked in there, but I still... Only thing I did before
Such needless
was...
loss of life is truly tragic, a local union leader, Everard Clare, commented, and added that although the event is truly horrid, we can expect similar incidents to follow if right-wing vigilantes are allowed to run around uncontrolled and try to wriggle their way into well-organized neighborhoods.
Okay. Fuck. That was a long conversation. I can burn through it again, I guess, but I was still... Should have quick saved right after I got that fucking sick roll. Can I just fucking quick save right here? No. I can't quick save during a conversation that I either almost certainly. Kuno. Oh, nice. Having fun, yo. Yeah. I just got me and Mr. Kim killed by the fucking dock union. But that's. Lemon Pie says, does this game have any connection to the movie Elysium? Outside of Elysium being like from like Greek mythology, being like the Elysium fields is a level of the afterlife. I haven't seen Elysium, but I assume it has something to do with the afterlife because of the word Elysium being in it. All right. We're gonna hold that. And have our cigarettes in another hand. We're gonna back out of here. Then we're gonna quick save it so we don't have to do that again. And then we'll go through that conversation again. We'll just burn through it kind of thing, and I'll make a different choice when I get to that spot and see what happens. The chances of me making that roll again are pretty fucking slim, though. Nessie! Good to see ya. Alright. So Nessie, I just had this conversation, and I pushed them, and then I got to a point where I needed to make a choice, and apparently I made the wrong one because I got us both killed. So here we are again. Leonum von Borowski, how many communism points do you have? I don't know.
Man.
She stands by what she said.
Fucking fucker. You're the worst cops in Revachol. I gave you gold on that tape.
Didn't change your mind.
Dark is when you start a goddamn death rock band. He said he'd rape her. What did she have to say then?
She
Fine
definitely.
by her. This is what people are supposed to be like? Fucking whoop-de-doo.
Yes. In fact, I think she thought it was a little funny.
I actually got stuck on that guy as well. Yeah, I'm not.
Funny. No good goddamn psycho whore.
Seems like they wanted to give Claudia a second chance to play along. She still didn't.
Alright. All fucking righty then. I guess it's good then. That fucking...
Please try to control yourself in the presence of visitors, Titus.
This is just perfect. Just fucking...
The authority check on Titus is
Any
hard as
thoughts
hell.
on this, lawman? I ask for your opinion, not a bedtime story.
But she didn't. She knows she can't lie to us, unlike you.
There was a check called Convince Titus He's Being Manipulated, and I had a 42% chance of winning it, and I went for it, and I fucking got it. Wow! My chances of getting it again, pretty slim.
Oh no. He's definitely compromised too. It's his hubris. Sadly, not much to do about it now.
Fantastic. So now, you remember how to do your job. I'm so sick of this piss. We should...
Yeah, guys. We should get a party going tonight.
Shut up, Shaky.
Why?
Bah!
Success. They admitted to unlawful collaboration to derail the investigation.
Maybe she isn't who you thought she was.
Yeah, I know her. She's just a girl. You know
I'm
her
just
is.
a girl. She's not some helpless girl. She handed them all off.
Handled him. She got into some stupid shit with that guy.
I'm doing the
She
same way
had to
until I
take
get to
care
that
of
one decision and I'm going to do something else.
Yes, yes, we heard all about it, and the fact still stands. You were more disturbed by the tape than her.
I already told you. We fucking hanged him.
There's less gusto in his voice.
It's like I
now.
can't scum save it
His
right
men,
there.
too,
No.
are growing
Fuck.
increasingly silent.
Come on, Titus. The stakes are too high here. There will be blood on the streets. The tribunal, remember. I know you're tired. Why don't you just...
You know what? I am tired. I'm tired of you, them, and the whore upstairs. Next time you see her, tell her Titus said, "Fuck off!"
Oops, his beer can down.
This is the petulant rage of someone who's at the end of their wits.
That lying, scamming. We're done. This is over. You understand? Your little investigation is over.
Yeah.
There's silence. Elaine starts saying something, then thinks it best not to.
What is this quiet funeral
Shut up.
100 beers? Now we're talking.
Yeehaw.
Hoppity hop over here, cafeteria manager.
The window might be closing. The more beers they get in them, the less cooperative they will be.
Yeah, this one. Rhetoric, godly, 16. Convinced Titus is being manipulated. I got it last time.
Convince Titus he's being manipulated.
Sweet.
You should know by now. Titus Hardy will never falter. But you know someone who might. Fat Angus, the powerful guy. Mr. All Muscle. The time has come. Put him in the pressure cooker. Just remember, it's about more than Clausia. It's about these men and Martinez. Their district. Their responsibility. Outside, in the midday sun, ruins. The pavements are cracked and the benches peeling. Newspapers blow in the wind.
Sit there, case closed. We're going home, Kim. What?
He'll get it. Go on.
Got it. Kill you because they don't like you. All because...
Bring that up one more time, and you won't get to write that report.
The man's fists under the table are balled. You can tell from his neck and shoulders. He means it.
Yes, I understand, Alain. That's your name, right, Alain? You'll kill us. That's what they do in the Wild North.
It wasn't that. It wasn't... We just couldn't get him down, okay?
That's it. That's the weak one. You flushed him out. Now go in for the...
Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up.
He's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do. Steel yourself. Push on. Just ignore Theo.
I'm gonna turn right to Angus. And we'll see what happens, because last time I did Theo, but I could look at Kim, but I know what he's gonna do. He's gonna be like, don't do it. And I want to see what happens if I turn to Angus and do it. And then I suppose if I die again, I'll just have to burn through it really quickly again. And I'll just tear through it like a motherfucker, if that's the case.
We didn't kill him. We didn't even hang him. He was dead when...
Oh my god. You just strung him out. Oh, we didn't even hang him.
Shut up, Angus!
He was dead before you hanged him?
Fatty! Say one more thing to the cops and I'll...
Dennis, stand down, or I'll beat your head in. Theo, take your hand off the belt. This isn't 31. I've got this under control.
Epic.
Angie, where's your goddamn inhaler? You sound like you're dying.
I left it.
Angie.
I can't get it. I'm too fucked. I'm sorry.
Why are you so fucking fat, Angus? Now it's all pointless. Because of you. You wasted my time. I told you, Titus. I told you just give her up.
Lizzie, your help is no longer needed here. Go tell Everard.
Fine. I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast.
Fine, I'll tell him, yeah.
What just happened between these two?
This game's fucking bizarre. Like, this, everything that happens is just just either like wildly shocking or like I'm just like, whoa, like, interesting.
You're in. He's all yours. Questions.
Can we did it.
He nods.
So you didn't kill him. He was already dead. Titus Hardy, he nods. He nods.
You hanged the corpse to cover up the real cause of death. What was it?
We're not sure. Probably a bullet. The wound was difficult to see.
The coroner and his assistant are wrapped in blue. Hands covered in blue gloves. Mouths covered by blue masks. Bodies by blue aprons. The coroner wipes his brow, scalpel still in his hand. Get the light. Shine it in his mouth. He tells his assistant. The coroner squats to better see the light illumines the darkness inside. Well, shit. Can't blame them for missing that. Get the saw, Alan. This just got fun.
'Cause the girls asked us to. Go around some shit.
Did she kill him?
Cop, I have no idea. The girl says she didn't.
He doesn't think she did. Or at least he hopes she didn't.
Classier came down. She seemed really out of it. Drugged up, even more than usual. Bug-eyed and gurning, you know? Not in a fun way. It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've seen that look before. She was scared. I knew someone had died. I've done this job for 10 years. I've seen it before. It's the politician in the motel room with the dead hooker scenario. Only in reverse.
Good analogy, boss.
Oh my god. The rat-faced man snickers.
You don't get to talk yet, Shanky. You're still on the bench. And you keep taking it easy too, Angus.
He turns back to you.
That's okay with the fat man, still wheezing there. He couldn't speak if he wanted to.
What happened then?
We went upstairs. Sure as day the merc was dead. There was a bullet hole through the window. Fucking dirty sheets and bottles everywhere.
But I shoot him through the window, just ripping my gun off? Wow!
Tibbs patched the window. And the corpse. We hanged.
We hanged. Dibs.
Nah, he's my brother. He's in the window replacement business.
Right now, he's grateful he hasn't gotten his brother into this mess.
If Claudia didn't kill him, why the cover-up?
You may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own.
She told me some people were after her from Orania. She wouldn't say more.
Yeah, She wouldn't. She's fucked if she shows up on police radar.
These people, who are they?
They're powerful, connected to the moral intern. She's clearly afraid for her life. Says if she showed up in your systems, she'd be ghosted away.
And why would you help someone like that? By taking on a murder?
Why would I? I guess we abide all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a Martinez thing.
And who killed the merc then? Any leads?
Not yet. Just some ideas. She says the shot came from outside, behind the window somewhere. So that's a clue.
What are you thinking?
Someone's past caught up with them. Either hers
or his.
Hers, you mean?
I mean the people after Klausya. Maybe the shot missed. Maybe it was meant for her.
I like that. Been thinking the same thing myself.
Eugene. And you had ideas about his past too?
I do. One of those mercenary buddies of his could have done it. They got guns, training, years of bad blood, probably. Or it could have been someone else from Crenell.
He pauses to think.
Tell you what I'd do. Check out the coast for
Vantage points.
Maybe
consult with a ball stick. Ball stick, buddy. Bally sticks. What's like
doing this clown dance?
It's like sticks that you dance with, like bally style.
He's calm now, threw all that turmoil away, and became himself again. These theories, not bad. Don't buy either one, but still, this guy's not as dumb as he looks.
The idea was to hang him anyways. Hers.
In a manner of speaking.
What do you mean?
We had help from another girl. Ooh. It was her idea to hang him, and I liked it for political.
Oh, I gotta go talk to Cindy the Skull again too. It's it, isn't it? The drug trafficker, the missing 8. Oh, harder.
Fella, you think too much. He's off all right. You're gonna hurt your head.
That's what they do.
A little too far there, but you're definitely right.
That woman is just affiliated with the Hardy Boys. You don't know her, anyway.
You know, it's okay for there to be a Hardy girl, Titus. Understood. You can tell me anything about her, name, current location. You're gonna stonewall me if I ask more about her. You know, let's try to be
We're
fun.
Hardy Boys. And that's it.
Sure, but can you tell me anything about this affiliate? Okay, cool. Name, current location?
Nope. You're not getting to her. It's Klausya you want to talk to.
I'm sorry I made you guys fight.
Me too.
Can't we did it?
The lieutenant gives a smile only you can see.
I love it. Thank you for this, Titus. I'll go talk to her for the last time.
You do that. Hey, cop. Before you go.
Suddenly, the wind picks up outside. You hear it rattling the large windows in their frames. It carries newspapers, circles the whirling in rags in a warm column.
She, Klausya, came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did. This is where you wash up when there's nowhere left to go. The Union takes you in. Now, she refused that protection. But
would you still prefer if we didn't take her? Would you still prefer if we didn't take her away, even though she refused the protection?
that's right.
Alright.
If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place would just be a couple of ruins and some cargo containers.
Alright, so maybe they're not such bad guys, but they did kill us in another fucking dimension.
We'll take that into account.
The lieutenant slides his notebook into his coat pocket. He turns to leave.
It's always good to see you.
Something in her demeanor has changed. She's tired, consigned to her fate, to being here with you and what's to come.
The research and development, the RD boys, the research and development team told us what really happened.
I understand.
Just like that. No resistance. Her shoulders are slouched, her feet long and straight.
You don't look surprised. You were expecting this? Chill, I'm the cool cop, remember?
I'm sorry for wasting your time. I should have known that you'd find out.
Why did you waste our time then?
Because of the Hardys. I couldn't just dispense with them. They were only trying to help me out of the shit I'd gotten into.
Well, I'm satisfied with this. That's not a good enough reason.
You're right. There's more. You answer to the coalition government, and by extension, the moral intern.
Briefly glancing over her shoulder to the sea, as she's done time and time again. The grand expanse of water reaches over the bay and to the horizon, golden grey in the noonlight.
What lies beyond it?
The pale, the Muindi Isola, the Occident, and then Aranye. The old world.
Ooh. Old world. Oh, there's my fucking iced coffee. Epic. I gotta wrap myself in a blanket. Oh. Hopefully I can, like... Actually, maybe I should put a sweater on. Oh, this is cozy, though. Oh. Alright. There we go. We're I found my Diet Coke brand fucking iced coffee. Just put like 6 heaping teaspoons of instant coffee in the bottom of there. Put some creamer in there with some hot water. Shake it up so it mixes really well, and then fill it up with ice cold water. Is that why you're looking for your shoulder? Are you afraid of more moral intern? What moral intern? Fuck is moral intern? Oh, hold on. Step by extension moral intern. Yeah.
You share a database with them. You send people to their courts.
Is this part of why Orania is bad memory for you?
I have people after me, and they have friends in the moral intern. Some are moral intern. If I show up in your records, officer, they will find me. They will.
What happens if they do?
They will kill me, sir. If you file my name, take me in for questioning, enter me into the moral intern mill, well, then I'm fucked. For nothing.
Fucked
This
for
murder
nothing.
didn't have anything to do with me.
I thought she said this nerd. I was like, what? I'm confused.
Here we go. For once, you seem to have her off guard. Actually, this murder did have a little to do with her.
What did you do to have these people after you? What happened here? The night he died? What did you call the cops? Did you steal somebody's fucking last hit of crack?
It's not nice, but it's not illegal. Not here in Revachol, or even in Oranje.
What'd you do?
What exactly did you do?
Industrial espionage. I joined a business collective with the intention of betraying them. I did my job well enough to be asked to do it again.
Awesome. That's way better than I thought it was going to be. Industrial espionage. She's like, yeah, that's what it was called. Industrial espionage. Do like an eco-terrorist kind of thing.
With a bigger company. The kind you really, really don't fuck with. I took their ledgers, 2 decades worth of accounting.
I should go smoke in the fucking... when I fucking bought the cigarettes in the store there, and I was like, oh, the cigarettes, and the conversation in my brain was going on and on and on. You pull the fuck, put the thing, and all of a sudden the girl at the counter was like, you can't smoke in here. It's like... She's like, the company will get you. It's like, I don't care. She's like, don't fuck with them. It's like, I don't care. I'm smoking in the store. So far, there's been no consequences, but I have a feeling that that might be one of the bigger, defining moments in the entire game.
The job was Lou's doing County Savings Bank. They sound small, but they're part of the Lou Scott conglomerate. That was the second job. The first was some printer company. You wouldn't know them.
I'm not even kidding, I genuinely think that me fucking lighting that cigarette in the convenience store could very well be one of the more defining choices you can make. Because it really says, like, it does make a statement, right?
But she really destroyed them.
She
still feels it.
She feels it.
As to who hired me for the job, I don't know. They're after me too, along with Lou Scott and their friends in the MI. Once you're done in the competitive intelligence circuit, you don't have allies. You're radioactive.
Radioactive. Wow. Oh, I'm sure there's a lot of people who have done much worse. So it's alright. When I'm king, the savings bank will be the first thing I thought. You're right. This is bad. You destroy people. That's not that bad.
Sure. I'm not a war criminal, but it was bad. A lot of people got hurt. But that's just more of my shit you shouldn't have to deal with. You're solving a murder.
That can wait. Look into her eyes. There's more.
We're gonna save it for the eat fuck round. We're gonna fucking ease up on it because it's not part of the case.
Of course. This case takes precedence.
What happened the night he died?
We were there. Together. In bed, I mean.
Tell me exactly what happened.
Okay. He was in a kneeling position. He had just entered me. I was on my back, looking at him. I heard the window behind me shatter, and I turned to look. There was a hole in the glass. I turned back to him. His eyes were looking through me, and his mouth was open, dumb. I could see. I could...
A great pain moves through her, a dark and indefinite wave. She continues in spite of it.
Getting some feedback from YouTube about why the stream's lagging out a little bit there, so I'm going to take a quick look at some settings in OBS and see if I can correct it based on what they're telling me here. Okay, I'm just gonna Google that. How to set keyframe frequency. How to set keyframe frequency? The common rule of thumb is the same. Oh, perfect. Okay, cool. How to set the right keyframe? Okay. You'll see. Ooh. Okay, setting the keyframe interval with OBS Studios. Open OBS Studios and go to the settings menu. We are in the settings menu, okay? Click on the output. We are in the output, yes. Under streaming or recording section, you'll find the keyframe interval. Okay, under streaming or recording. Okay. Enter the desired keyframe interval. Oh, I probably have to do this, says it. I don't. So there's streaming, bitrate, audio, video, encoder, audio encoder, enable custom encoder setting advanced. Nope. And then the other one, I could use a different. Sorry, I'm trying to. At least it seems to be the conditions come back at least. Okay, maybe I can't. There's a pretty good possibility I can't change this while I'm streaming as well. So, we're gonna hang tough on that for a bit and carry on. Because it's not, the stream's in good condition right now anyways, so all right.
I knew he was dead before he fell down on top of me.
Then what happened?
He was heavy. I pushed him off and he fell to the floor. There. He only had his boots on. I bit the pillow, not to scream, then ran downstairs. I waited for the second shot to come. For me. I thought there would be one. It never came.
Are you sure you're not making this up? That's a motherfucker. We're gonna need some more details. I'm sorry this happened to you.
So am I.
She looks down. Her cigarette has singed her fingers.
She throws it away and immediately proceeds to light another one.
What time was this? When did it happen? It would help us if you could be as precise as possible.
$11:30 to 12:15. I don't know the exact time. Around midnight.
It's okay. Were you inebriated?
Not as much as usual. He'd done a line, plus other things. I was drinking.
Wait. Titus said she was gurning her jaw off, much more than usual.
Oh, yeah. I did one of his lines, just to clear my head.
Good thinking. Clear your head.
Yeah.
You should clear your head. Get into his mindset.
Did you hear or see the shooter in the course of this?
No. Nothing. I was trapped. I was stuck in my room downstairs. I got some clothes on and crawled back up, drew the blinds. Blood was coming from his mouth. Not a lot, just a little. He was still on the floor, slouched. I couldn't be there with him anymore, so I ran down and out of my room, into the hallway, down the stairs. I knew there would be people there.
Run, woman. Run past them.
Run, you
out
idiot.
into the streets where it's dark and people move. To the lorries at the intersection. As far as you can.
I already ran. I ran from an entire Isola. I can't run any further. Not with these people. This is as far as it gets. Sylvie was tending the bar. A lot of people were there. The Hardys were at the table in front of the stage. I think the Union box was full. Ruby was there too. They were having such a good time. I sat down and they all welcomed me. I didn't even have to say anything. Ruby knew something was wrong.
Ruby?
Ruby? Who's Ruby?
Ruby. You know, the leader.
Stupid. Rube. It's not top. It's Golden 007 and 64. Aztec. Double agent.
The leader?
Posted in the
Of
Discord.
what?
Leader of what? Leader of the pack.
The Hardy Boys.
Oh. Yeah.
Well, nominally, yes. Ruby's the one they go to when things happen, like things they need taken care of. She's the organizer.
Would you say she is the 8th Hardy Boy?
Why not?
Ruby, we just figured out who the fuck. All of a sudden I was like, oh, fuck. Durr.
Well, Ruby said let's talk upstairs. I showed her the room. I've known these people since December. They know my situation, that I can't leave a paper trail. Ruby was the first one I told.
Ruby.
She said she'd take care of this. It's what she does, you know, take care of things. I helped her get the body to the bathroom. We used a belt to pull him up under the shower, to keep him upright.
To produce lividity, matching a hanging?
Yes.
We completely missed the tampering. Looks like you got there in time. What was this, 20 minutes after death?
Oops.
About 20, yes. Ruby explained it would make the blood.
I failed the biggest
You
real
know what it is.
calculus check. One of those auto checks there. Medium. Failure. What'd you do?
Ruby went outside to talk to Titus and the boys. I was just looking at Lely in the bathroom. I had to put his clothes back on. His armor, too. It was tough, but I've seen him take it off and put it on many times. It took Ruby maybe half an hour to come back with Titus. I'd gotten him ready by then. They carried him out. I knew what they were going to do, make it look like a hanging. Ruby said they would.
What did you do? What did you do while they were hanging him? I stood up here and I watched.
Ruby said to wait here.
Where's
She also
this
said I
Ruby
wouldn't
now?
see her for a while. That we should lay low or something. So I did. I don't know. I haven't seen her since.
We will need to take this question to the Hardy Boys.
Interesting. Why did this Ruby go through so much trouble to hide something someone else did? Look into this later. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Coming up with a theory.
Hmm.
She said Ruby knew something was wrong before she said anything. How come? It was loud downstairs. She couldn't have heard the shot. It is ominous. You already coming up with theories that put the blame on someone other than Clausia.
When it happened, did you hear a gunshot?
When he was shot?
Huh.
I may have. I don't know. I couldn't hear anything over the glass exploding.
Very reasonable. Did you kill Lily?
What? Why would I put myself through this insanity? Get myself cornered like this? He wouldn't have died if it weren't for me. I know that. But I would never hurt him.
All kinds of crazy things happen when drugs are involved. Sweet, sweet drugs.
Yup.
It could have been a desire murder. Maybe an act of jealousy. He was a serviceman. He must have had a gun. Somewhere, lying around, close to her hand. Now, you guys suddenly have theories pouring out, when they're obviously just stabs in the dark.
Desire drives people loco. Drugs were an integral part of your relationship. Perhaps they contributed. Downstairs, people have this crazy idea that you killed them.
I'm sad to hear that. They must have said it in some fit of frustration or under pressure. They couldn't have meant it. I've talked to them after it happened. No one has implicated me.
She's getting scared now of you, the downstairs people, all of it.
Drugs were an integral part of your relationships. Perhaps they contributed to its end.
What does that mean?
Do drugs make you aggressive?
And then she started to sweat and stomp around the room.
No. People don't take drugs to kill each other. They take them to feel okay with each other. I thought you Ravishol people would be more enlightened on this. I'm sorry, officer. I'm under some stress here.
What's about a weapon nearby? Did you use that?
I specifically asked him not to carry firearms when he was with me. He only had his stupid armor. I did not kill him to defend myself from rape. I told you before. That wasn't what happened. Like what?
Get the people after you. Why did you call the cops if you're hiding?
Because I'm an idiot.
Oh, that's a pretty fucking good answer.
Which is an indicator of truth.
Can't quickly. Yeah.
Idiot. She's nothing of the sort.
So you would have us believe, but you're not. I don't think so. Why did you?
You have to understand, the people around here, no one was making the call, and he kept rotting. And then they picked his clothes off, and that little fucker threw stones at him.
Her jaw is clenched. Her throat moves. It takes all her strength not to cave in and sob. Once. Just one time.
He kept throwing stones at him for 3 days. I could hear the thud. Thud. So I called you. I hope with all my heart it's not the last thing I do in Ravishol.
Oh God. That was a lie too. Who made the call then? She did, of course.
This is fascinating.
Don't be paranoid, man. It's unbecoming of a police officer. And it makes you sweat.
When was the window changed? Point to it.
Last week. Angus and Titus's brother, I think he's called Tibbs, took care of it.
She takes a drag.
You should have a look at that window. Reconstruct the scene. It's right here. So near. Yes, you see the glass sparkling out of the corner of your eye. She nods, silently. She doesn't even smoke, just picks up the cold coffee and holds it in her hands.
The lieutenant glances at you, then at the door.
He's thinking, are we done here? Or should we arrest her? She's a flight risk and she lied to you. She should be taken into custody. No, that won't be necessary. Just leave her alone. She's been through enough. She doesn't need this police brutality. This guy won't budge. You have to wake Multiface up, forcefully, if you want to continue pushing her. But we are awake, sire. She has been forthcoming with sordid details women usually conceal. Most shocking details of the sexual kind. We are a bulwark, unbreached. You've been breached, bulwark. You've been breached like 1,000 times now. So you say, but give us one example of deceit. Just one example.
Could the lurid explicitness conceal something less sensational but more illegal? I remember doubting she made the call.
Who is this personhood picking these seditious options? Can't you see the detective grows weary of your madness?
Because this is just a conversation with me in my head. Who is this poor personhood picking these seditious options? Who is the personhood picking these seditious options? Can't you see the detective grows weary of your malcontent?
Stop staring at her eyes and say something pertinent to the case. This is making you look like an amateur. It looks like this one's not waking up. You'll have to do it without pushing her further. As you look back, you think, so love did do him in, after all. If it weren't for her, he would not have been there. The shot would not have connected with his soft palate. She's silent, holding on to her coffee mug. No vapor rising from it. It's cold. Remember this silence. The lady is dangerous. People suffer around her. It appears this one has not been entirely corrupted.
Yeah. I'd like to think he didn't love me, or that it was chemically induced and not real. Easier that way.
Was it real?
I don't know.
We can't look at the window. Oh yeah, there it is.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished golden halo.
Run your finger across the surface of the glass.
Smooth as ice. There are spots of mud and rain on the outside, even smudges. But the surface of the window is clear from the inside. No chips, no hairline fractures. Following your lead, the lieutenant leans in closer to inspect the surface.
It's something really obvious.
Looks like it, yes.
You know which window has not been recently replaced?
The one I smashed in my room.
Yes, that one. Cold wind is seeping in right now. Just one floor below you. Messing up your concentration here.
Stop distracting him! He has work to do! Plus, if I recall, the window has been giving him shit ever since he got here!
A vague sense of disappointment fills you. The glass shimmers as if taunting you with its secrets.
Fuck. I should have scum saved it before I fucking...
You get the feeling this room would tell you something crucial if you only knew how to listen.
I'm not exactly sure either, to be honest. My imagination has a way of failing me. It's a weakness.
Okay, so it's 11:49. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay. Alright, I missed it. I should have quick saved before I examined the window. That was stupid. I was like, 83, I'll get it. I was just so confident. Alright, I gotta take a bathroom break. Give me just like 2 minutes tops. Okay. Okay. I'll drink some more mine. Gotta load up on more urine for later. Gonna drink more coffee. How are we gonna take a fucking bathroom break later? My sciatica will just seize right up, and that'll be the end of me. Okay, we are. That sucks. I fucking failed that check. Hurtin' motherfucking McGurtin. Okay. Journal. Make Titus give up Ruby's location. Oh, when Kim's not around, I need to ask that. Yeah. Help Suna with a project. I'm gonna go talk to Suna and see if I can help her with her project. Now I'm gonna come back and talk to Titus because I've been talking about Titus a lot. It was good progress, but I need to get this blanket going again. Ooh, very nice. And yeah, go like that. Okay, beautiful stuff. All right, let's go. So I'm carrying the stuff in my hands. It'll give me bonuses to yeah, I should probably have those in my hand if I wanna +1 to intellect. So intellect is like, oh yeah, this one. Logic, encyclopedia, rhetoric, drama, conceptualization, and vision. Oh. Okay, gotcha. Fucking hell. Flag. Fuck this map. Hold on. Oh man, this map is fucking wildly infuriating. I just went like the longest fucking way possible. Sure, I'm sure of it, but we got here.
Yes, what is it?
About the one-off. Oh, yeah. You asked
Yes?
me to bring.
Thanks.
Oh, yeah. Fuck. I'm pretty sure that said, that just said helper, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Just, at least maybe I found maybe I can find a quicker way back. This is the way. Okay, no. No. That's the way to get to them. This. Okay. That is where he fucked up. So I basically made that mistake every time. I go the wrong way at that stage right there, and it's always like, how do I fucking get there? And I wander around until I finally find it, and it's never clear as to where it actually is. And now I know. Like 40 hours in, but yeah, anyways. Okay, we're going to the... the ice cream freezer. Is it in this one?
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting.
Inventory. This. Go here. The pry bar can go here. And the multi-tool thing can go in my other hand because fuck it, why not? Now can I open it?
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it
Scum save, oh scum save.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice groans and howls under the strain of your giant Gewaltsund multi-tool until the lid cracks open. Darkness lies inside, but you can faintly make
That's
out
what
an
she
object,
said.
intricate and foreign.
Daniel!
Left there for a sub-zero beauty sleep, a filament memory with the words off-site copy written on its side. Disappointment washes over you as you stare into the almost empty ice cream maker.
What, no ice cream? Daniel, there's no ice cream.
A scoop of ice cream would have been nice, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it would. Should have been able to take a whole bucket. 2 liters each, man. Let's go. Take the filament memory.
You gently lift the cube from its frosty bedding, careful not to damage it.
We should take it back to Miss Lucan killed as soon as possible. I'm not sure how well unused filaments tolerate room temperature.
Yes, but aren't you curious to know what's on the precious filament? There's a radio computer upstairs.
I'm gonna fucking scum save before I do that too, because I'm scared I'm gonna break it. Is it?
The bear's eyes are dead and empty. Ice inside the fridge, slow.
Inventory. I put the multi-tool away. Take out the flashlight. Alright, we're gonna save it.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the keyboard.
Insert the offsite copy.
Like a smooth draw, the filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking. The speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. An old lady greets you. Her voice sounds 100 years old.
Good afternoon. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine.
Oh shit.
This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the offsite copy? Good. Please repeat the password. No, that's not it.
What does she mean? That's not it. Maybe it's the second part of the leitmotif you saw on the stained glass window.
Good. I've unlocked the offsite copy. After ending the call, please press print to access the filament.
Ka-ching.
Fortress accident. Is there anything else? Thank you.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering. It sounds like something cracks before the piece of paper starts filling up with pure black ink. Something's broken. Machines aren't supposed to behave like this. The paper is soaked with ink. Its monochrome darkness spanning from margin to margin. It's not possible to make out any information.
Odd. Something is obviously broken here.
A single speck of white shines out from the shade. For some reason, the printer decided to spare this one tiny dot of paper. Marked by the devil itself. Looks like gibberish. Better get running again. Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the keyboard. The filament slides out of its glowing nest.
I didn't get any extra information from doing that. And I have a really strong inclination that the woman at the fucking church is gonna know, and I'm gonna fuck it up by having done that. So, if I would have made a separate save I would carry on and then possibly revert back to that. But I used I think it's a auto save, or hold on. I'm gonna look in the, see what kind of save it is. It's a quick save. 4 minutes ago. It's like if I could make a copy of this, make it a hard save. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm just gonna bring it back to her straight up. I didn't get any extra information. I don't want to fuck up that. I don't know. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. That's the only time I've ever done that this entire playthrough. Alright. That is the only time I've ever done that. Okay, so I don't need the flashlight anymore, and the multi-tool. Look at that fucking thing. Looks epic. But in all actuality, this fucking thing gives me Inland Empire and Empathy bonus. And if I need a tool, I can always just pull out a tool. But this one's I think, probably the most useful one. There's a room around here. I wonder if I can pry the door open in the kitchen.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue.
Okay. No, I can't. There's a room somewhere around here. It has a little bin or something in it. Ah, fuck. I can't explain it in a way that make it not sound like everything else. Let's go up there. I've been all through here looking for that fucking stupid ass room just because I'm like, oh, I can use the pry bar on that. But I can't find it now. It's so aggravating. Can I do this guy's check again yet?
Still
What is
here.
it?
Stuck
Locked.
in this damn jam, my man. What's up?
Empathy. Okay. Oh. Put skill points in empathy. Alright. Conceptualization.
Your best verse. You don't even have a bad verse in here. Just tumbleweed and liquor stains. Wait, no. What are you doing?
That's brutal, man. But you know, time will...
No, stop. He's already mortified.
That's,
In the name of God, what are you doing?
Yeah, I get that, and it's cool, but... Yeah, I get it. These are your rhymes. They're from your life. Doesn't matter if they're robust, they're honest. So, thanks, man.
Word.
Yes, and I also thank you for stopping. We have a murder investigation to return to. How about we do that?
In his eyes,
I would have been so
half a
disappointed if I
million
failed that.
Flecks of brown and gold. It's hard to say. His gaze wanders southwest, down the street that goes beyond the horizon. The road continues for miles, flowing together with other roads, turning into causeways or bridges, ending suddenly in dead ends, or ramping up or down highways. It forms a crisscross pattern across the land. Above the Jamrock Quarter, in the form of a raised motorway, and then the never-ending sprawl of Forburg, high above buildings, new and old, the air filled with the rumble of motor engines. To the old south, to the farthest outskirts of Revachol, through the checkered fields of farmland, upstream to the river Esperance, past Montmartin, the border approaches.
Beyond the border.
You cannot see. It's out of the city. Up ahead, the mist blocks all sight. A gale blows across your cheeks. It is cold. Before you stands a tall lorry driver with sad eyes.
What's in the southwest?
Excuse me?
He emerges from the reverie. Ha!
A flinch jolts his frame. The question has touched a nerve.
Hell, I get long and I felt something similar since I woke
Man,
up.
I don't know what to say. Not much anyone can do. There's no helping in absence, you know? I miss my family. They're all I have. My wife, second kid on the way, waiting all the way in Diora. And here I am stuck in this shit, so far from home.
Diora?
Diora of the Seven Seas.
Huh.
It's on the other end of Le Caillou, pretty much. On another island called Laurentide.
What's it
off
like to
mainland.
miss someone?
We've got a little place there. I can almost hear my kid laugh when it snows. What's it like? Good. And bad. An ache that brings you joy. I think of them a lot. I dream up these silly scenarios in great detail of living with them. It comforts me. What about you, Cop Man? You missing someone?
Is that what it is? This feeling?
Oh, hey. I just cranked my mic by accident, but I might have, oh. I might have fucked it up. Oh, no. Shit. I switched the encoder and I was like, and then boom, the thing, all the stuff just instantly went away. I was like, oh, really? Amazing. But I think I need to make those changes when I'm not streaming to like actually set the keyframe or whatever. Because it said quite frankly that the options should be there, but they're not. But I'm also live, right? So, alright, so that didn't fix it. I'm going to switch back to default so I don't forget which one that is. Well, it doesn't seem to be lagging out. It's just giving me an error and saying poor. But it's not giving you buffers, right? So it's just annoying for me. Which is fine, I guess. Okay, so those warnings just went away, so cool. Alright, carrying on.
No, it's scarier than that. You're pursued by a hunter, smelling of apricots and sorrow, and the past.
And the past. I miss my gun. But I don't know who it is.
I feel for you, my friend. It's bad enough to know who you miss. Missing like that doesn't feel like it has much of an upside.
Oh.
But, thanks for this. It's nice to talk to someone, and I know it wasn't easy to ask. I hope you find your way through your own troubles.
J. Make Titus give up Ruby's location as... Oh, yeah, I gotta go help Sue. Go back to see Sue. Reinforce where the church actually is. Reinforce that synapse. It's not the... Okay, it's straight up. It's straight up.
Yes, what is it? Yes? Thanks. Looks like it's the one. Now I'm going to print it out to see what's left of it.
Wait, no. That's dangerous. She shouldn't do it.
I have a theory. Lintel was able to divine the location of the anomaly from this broken copy. I want to repeat their calculation, only this time with better equipment. Watch. What an intricate display of failure.
The paper starts filling out with ink, soaking it in a gleaming blackness. Not a single line of data stands out. Sorna doesn't reply, her hands running over the printout. She's looking for something, for her morning star, eyes scouring the millimeters.
Here, I found it. Hold on. Just give me a second. I'm almost...
I'm wondering now if I would have just came back with the knowledge of the messy printout, if I could have warned her.
I've never witnessed a programmer work before.
Done. I've got it. I found the location of the anomaly. I found the coordinates.
She's beaming. You can feel it in your heart. Great job.
Thank you. There, in the swallow. Think you can help me again? I need you to go move those water bolts for me. I need to double-check my calculations. Just walk over to the circle and follow my instructions. Thanks.
Feels like there's someone above you watching. Dark there, definitely. Top flank, yeah. What is this?
It's awfully silent again, as if someone turned off the entire world outside those walls. Water inside the bowls stands still. It moves like a ghost without creating a single trace of sound. Some water spills out of the bowl, wetting the floor. The lead programmer sends you an encouraging thumbs up from across the hall. Time to run back. Or Fairweather T500. Remember that weakness you were looking for in the ceramic armor? Like, maybe it can only stop small, fast projectiles, but a large, slow-moving pry bar would shatter it? Or, if I run an electrical current through it, maybe it will melt. Or, personal favorite, frequency something something radio weapon? None of that would work. You need to shoot the part of the enemy that doesn't have Fairweather T500 on it, because the armor itself is invulnerable. Good news is, so are the armor pieces on you.
Yes, what is it? Great. Everything should be aligned now.
Miss Know-It-All is hesitating.
Yeah, nothing. Now the only thing left to do is to unmute the headphones. If we got the location right, we should then be able to hear whatever sound this anomaly makes. Honestly, I'm a little scared. I don't know. That's what I'm scared of. I don't know. It could be anything. I mean, what sound does the nothing make? How can you even listen to something that doesn't exist? What if silence is only what surrounds it, but the swallow itself is... I don't know. I'm just scared. Maybe it's going to be something terrifying. Maybe it's going to tear the world apart.
Like that evil ink that filled the printout, erasing coherence and meaning.
Maybe. Maybe I'm just tired. Yeah, you're right. Let's do it.
The lieutenant takes a step back, and then nothing. Nothing happens as Sona Lokanen-Kilda presses unmute on her keyboard. Nothing, but she doesn't answer. Her eyes closed and brows knitted together in a state of deep focus, one hand cupping the headphone.
Damn it! No, of course not. Nothing happened. Let's move on.
Despite her fear, she was hoping for something extraordinary to take place.
No. No. My hypothesis was wrong. According to this, I should have heard something if I got the coordinates right. Like I said, silence is only what surrounds it. But this is just another failure. Silence sounds like silence. That's all it is. You can try on the headphones. See if you can hear anything. But don't get your hopes up.
Silence is silence? You're sure there's more to it? This can't be it. You should have a listen. All you hear is your own breathing, heavy and hoarse from all the nights spent drinking. It's the breath of an old man. But there's something else. There has to be something big, something unexpected, something new, yet to be discovered. Ghosts, speak to me. When was the last time this world had anything new to say?
Well, did you hear anything? Yeah.
The lieutenant looks down at the floor, as if to say, you're wasting time here. Maybe the speed freaks can help you with this. Go talk with Andre.
Hi again. So, how are things going? Yes? What's the deal? What kind of a hitch?
An audio shortfall, you say? Guess what? We got speakers with massive low end. There's a good chance it can do it.
We've got some serious range on this baby. It'll blast the
Yeah,
shoes
yeah.
off. Believe me. Goodbye, officer. Hi again. So, how are things going?
Okay, so the Speed Freaks want to start a club for dance music. That much checks out. Yous like music. You feel as though you might have liked music more when you were young, too. But you digress. The gist of it is, they want to turn the church into a club, but a suspicious element has overtaken the building. It's very important to understand what the gist of things is. Always consult the gist before making up your mind. This is going well. Plus, and it has to be considered, you can't invent the future of dance music in this smelly old tent. Imagine if you had the church. That settles it. Analysis complete. Their story checks out. All in all, you really can't tell what that mean programmer grandma...
Goodbye, officer.
Yes, what is it?
I thought we talked to Suna about fucking bass frequencies. Maybe I have to talk to one of the other guys in the tent.
Huh? I see you're here again. Off-sign, man. Did I mention getting us into the church would help? Hi again. So, how are things going? Yes? What's the deal? But do let us know if something changes in the church. Yes. What?
He nods enthusiastically.
Goodbye, officer.
Yeah, okay. Let's talk to fucking...
It's you again.
Me again, Margaret. I need to talk to Ruby.
Why? You're cuckoo, cop.
Lemon.
I'm the only man
Lemon
responsible
says, "Hi,
for this
Daniel."
unit. Get with it, or fuck off.
Yeah, fuck off.
Level view. She's the next link in the chain that leads me to Lely's killer.
Sounds like you're making her a suspect in this. Not on my watch, you're not. Ruby's one of us. We're not gonna throw her under your moral intern steamroller. Fuck that shit.
We are. Well, I don't know. I think we might be like crawling into the home stretch.
And fuck you too,
I'm
moral.
not sure.
Ruby is missing. If you hide from the police in a murder investigation, you become a...
That's nothing. That's just legalese. You don't even have a sound theory. I don't want to be rude, but we're trying to get some R&R here. Think you could fuck off now?
I think we'll keep sticking around, Titus. You'll be surprised at how quickly a theory presents itself if you keep looking.
Yeah, well, maybe not. Alright. So, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna end this stream and we're gonna try seeing if we can set that thing that was they were giving me the hints that it might be the keystroke frequency or the key. I don't know. I've got it. The Google thing on my phone. So I'm going to see if I can set that so it works better, and I'm going to come back with a different game. Alright. I want to see if I can fix this stream thing that keeps popping up being an issue is the main concern. And plus I made some good progress, so I'm happy with this. Boof, 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 boof. Okay, so make sure you're subscribed and you have the notification bell because I will be coming live again shortly within the next probably 10 or 15 minutes or so. Cheers.